Hello everybody, it's Sterling Fields. I'm back again with Relentless Work Ethics, R.W.E community. How is everybody doing? Alright guys, so look, today's topic is going to be on how to remain positive in the hard times. Alright, it is hard, very hard thing to do. Alright, it's hard for me to do, it's hard for everyone to do. Stay positive when there's a whole bunch of negativity going on, when it's just like hard times, like there's things that are being thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? The devil's throwing stuff at you. All kinds of things are going on. And you got to stay positive. And that's how you grow and that's how you get better as a person. And that's how you stay motivated and that's how you achieve goals. Because it's going to be hard times, but we got to fight through it to get to the good times, all right? So one of the things I realize is when I'm in the hard times, I feed into the negativity, which a lot of people do. We feed into the negativity. So like we react to the negative things that go on. So like things that happen, we react in a very bad way. We might when it's like little things, let's say like someone cuts you off while you're driving, you know, and you put up the middle finger, or you know, you're having a really bad day, someone tries you, you know, and you react in a negative way. Like, that's one thing that we can't do. We gotta stay positive, all right? We can't let everything affect us, all right? Which is huge, because it's very hard to not let certain things affect us. It's very hard to not let certain things get to us. So it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of practice. I'm working on it as well. I'm getting better, but it's a hard thing to do. I also will hold on to that negativity. So if something happened to me early on that day, or something really bad, if something like bad happened early on that day, I carried that negativity throughout the whole day. You know, that's the one thing. That's another thing we can't do. We just cannot. We cannot carry negativity throughout the day, because negativity spreads like wildfire. It spreads. So one bad thing happens to you and then you hold on to it, you're going to have a negative vibe, and that vibe is going to stick with you. And it's like a whole lot more is going to happen to you. It's almost like a magnet, almost. And you just it's going to be a lot harder if you hold on to it. So the best thing I have for you guys with that situation is, when something negative happens to you, try not to react to it too bad, and then when you get to a certain place, either pray about it or get your thoughts out, but let it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on to it. See what happened for what it is, all right? It's okay to be sad in the moment, but we gotta, all right, we have the rest of the day. The day can get better, all right? We have to have a growth mindset throughout this situation. In a future video, I'll go over what a growth mindset is, and how we should keep a growth mindset. But right now, that's something we need to work on, is being able to understand that our day can get better even though one event happened. And eventually, we'll get very good at not letting things ruin our day, or we'll get better at not keeping negative energy, to where there's like multiple things that happen in the day and we still have overall a good vibe, and we still overall don't let it affect our day. All right? We need to look at our hard times as growing times, all right? We need to learn from these negatives. Like, when something happens, or like we're not performing well, or whatever the situation may be, we need to understand that we can grow from these negatives. We can learn from these bad situations, these hard times. So when we understand that if we don't struggle, we'll never get better. If we understand that, then we won't look at the negatives as complete negatives, all right? We'll actually be able to grow from it faster. We'll actually be able to move on from it faster, and we'll actually be able to we'll actually be able to let go of the negative and stay positive throughout the rest of the day. All right. We also need to be thankful for what we have now. All right. We gotta be just thankful for the situation to occur, so that way we can learn from the situation. Um, we need to trust the process, and we need to have confidence in our work. All right. What I mean by that is that even though there are hard times, and even though there are like tough situations we go through, we need to trust in the process, which is our hard work, the hard work that we put in, late night study sessions and all that. We need to trust that we understand and know, like, the information. We need to trust and understand. We need to trust that we have the talent and we have worked hard enough to where we should be performing very well. Like, we need to trust ourselves. We need to have faith in ourselves. All right, everything will just fall into place because then we have faith in ourselves. Like, when bad things happen to us, we'll be able to understand, like, all right, I put the work in, it'll all fall in place, it'll all be okay. It might not, it's not going to be good every single day. Everyone has bad days, but when those bad days come, we'll be able to fight through those bad times and hard times because we understand we put in the work. So, all right, we also want to have faith in God, because God put us through all these situations, and He puts us in these situations for a reason. All right, He doesn't put us in any situation He doesn't think we can get out of. All right, that's the one thing I just want to say, because He's one of the reasons why I get through a lot of my bad times, a lot of the negative things in life that come my way. I'm able to get through it because of Him. All right, so look, like I said, I want you guys to understand that even though there are bad times that arise, like, there's going to be times where we all have a bad day, and there's going to be negative things that just come at us. We need to realize we cannot feed into the negativity. All right, we have to understand that these are growing times, and we have to have trust and confidence in our work. All right, and also, man, just have faith that God is going to take care of everything. Everything's going to be all right. All right. So I want to thank you guys for your time. I want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any feedback or you have any suggested topics for me, email me at relentlessworkethics.RWE at gmail.com. All right. It's Sterling Fields, and I'm signing off. Have a great one.